Namaskar, this is Dr. P.S. Sagar. So I am a specialist in acupuncture and traditional medicine. So today we are going to discuss about migraine, prevention of migraine, as well as what kind of treatment is available for a permanent solution of migraine. So usually migraine, it's a very chronic, severe headaches, and the chronicness is very high because you might be facing very chronic pain behind the eye or frontal or occipital headaches, and sometimes it may last from 2 to 3 days also. So many of them suffer with this kind of chronic headaches, and the relief part, the treatment part is very poor because usually patient has to be adopted by painkillers. So even though you are taking painkiller, most of them won't get any kind of relief. And if you go for a checkup for CT scan or brain MRI or any test like that, every test shows everything is normal, but still you get this kind of very chronic headaches. So usually first we need to understand why migraine happens, why it is very severe. So usually, it is not due to any kind of virus or bacteria or any kind of infections. It is a pure diet, lifestyle, and stress related issue. So due to your bad diet and lifestyle and your stress, uncontrolled stress, so these three junctions like your cardiovascular system, your digestive system, or your urinary system, so all these three parameters get disturbed. So there must be some functional disturbances going on in these these organ systems. So that functional disturbances will cause inflammation, which will cause inflammatory damages. So inflammation cannot be noticed in any kind of MRI or CT scan. That is the reason no one can find out, only patient will be suffering. So usually if you approach any medical doctor, he could only identify your symptoms. With your symptoms, that he will be judging that it is a migraine headache, but he will be offering you only painkiller. Just like if you are having hunger, he will be only controlling your hunger, but not satisfying your hunger or clearing your hunger. But whereas in traditional medicine, we can identify the proper cause of inflammation which is causing that damage in your brain. If it is not properly addressed, in future, it can even get worse. You might even land up with brain stroke also. So, prevention is always better than cure. And migraine in traditional medicine and acupuncture, we have permanent solutions because the underlying condition can be properly identified, where which kind of organ systems have been disturbed and where the inflammation is being caused. We'll identify the cause and we'll clear that cause. We'll correct your diet, lifestyle patterns so that new inflammation doesn't happen, and whatever inflammatory damages has occurred, some hardness of blood vessels or atherosclerosis like conditions have been developed in your brain, that can be completely cleared with acupuncture and acupressure. In acute health conditions, I will show you some pressure points which will give you instant relief, more better than any kind of painkiller. So we have a pain killing point on your thumb index. The top of the thumb, you can just press with the blunt pen. So you can just press the entire tip of your thumb. So both the thumb, if you press here, so there you find some trigger areas where you need to give additional pressure. So if you give continuous pressure for at least 3 to 5 minutes, gradually within 2 minutes you can notice the pain intensity will be coming down. So this is very best alternative to painkiller, but this is not the complete solution. You have to consult a proper acupuncturist and a traditional medicine practitioner who could identify the underlying condition and stop further damage which is being caused. And also, within hardly 15 to 30 sessions, I can say, the current situation where we are dealing with migraine patients, hardly 20-30 sessions, you can clear the inflammation in your, the brain or neck congestion or anywhere the inflammatory damage has occurred. So you have a permanent solution for migraine in acupuncture. We have currently treated more than 300 to 400 patients especially in migraine only, and some of them were suffering from 30 to 40 years. They have, even though we have treated them 10 years back, there is no still relapse in any form. So that kind of cure we can expect in migraine with acupuncture and traditional medicine. And throughout world, acupuncture and traditional medicine, the expert committees as well as WHO is considering this option as number one option for migraine cure. Thank you.